Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Treka and today we're gonna be talking about the Syrian crisis. Now first of all, for your information, what is going on in Syria is not a civil war and was never a civil war. Every single time when I listen to the Western media talk about the situation in Syria, they always say it's a civil war, or that the Syrian army are just randomly killing Syrian citizens in order to protect Bashar al-Assad. Now for your information, you have to understand that the Syrian army aren't Bashar al-Assad's homies. It's not like they all went to school together. The Syrian army are all Syrian citizens coming from every city, every religion and every ethnic background in this country. And they're all united and are all fighting to protect Syria from several Islamic extremist groups that want to take over.
My nigga. Roll your window down, start there.
Now look, there are several terrorist groups fighting in Syria. I mean, you have ISIS, you have Al-Qaeda, you have Jabhat al-Nusra, you have Ahrar al-Sham. I mean, they come in different names. But I personally like to call them assholes. Because you know, they're all full of shit.
You full of shit, you understand that? You full of shit.
Now what do these terrorists have in common? Well, they all share the same Wahhabi ideology. Now what do they want? If you're thinking it's Bashar al-Assad, you're damn wrong. And you're
You full of shit, you understand that? You full of shit.
What they want is to overthrow Syria's secular government and replace it with an Islamic law, aka Sharia law.
What the hell did you just say?
You know, the same law that Saudi Arabia has. A country where the penalty for apostasy and homosexuality is death. The country that stones women for committing adultery. A country that forces women to cover their body. A country that actually believes that beheading is an Olympic sport. I mean, we're talking about a country that has no women rights. I mean, women aren't even allowed to drive. They can't even drive a bicycle. And I'm not yet finished. Did you know that Saudi Arabia is actually the country that discovered that drinking camel's urine is actually beneficial and healthy? If you guys don't believe me, just watch this.
هذا عالي هذا غسول الكبد وغسول كل الامراض الله جعل من بولها دواء هذه عطى الله سبحانه يا هلا
Damn!
Yeah, I know it's really disgusting. I mean, even I was shocked. I mean, when I watched the videos on YouTube, because I found many, this was my final reaction. Can you guys imagine if these terrorists succeed, they will actually implement this kind of ignorance in my country?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But look, the good news is that the majority of the Syrian people don't support these terrorists and they don't want them to take over. I mean, would you blame us? I mean, look at them. They are barbarians. They are people that eat the hearts out of people for fame and intimidation. And Syrians aren't like that, guys. Syrians aren't Wahhabis. We all know where Wahhabis come from. They come from Saudi Arabia. We don't do suicide bombs. We're more into Jaeger bombs.
That's what I'm talking about!
Are you ready to turn up?
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now look, the reason these terrorists are strong is only because they are backed financially by the West. Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, France, England and America have been playing a very huge role in financing these terrorists. I mean, they are supporting them logistically, politically and financially. They provide them with money, weapons, human aid, animal porn. Because you know, for them it's haram to watch human porn. And of course, all these Western countries and media were lying to their public, and they were telling them that from the beginning of the Syrian crisis, that the Syrian army are just randomly killing Syrian citizens just because they are asking for freedom, while they were backstage digging tunnels and sending weapons and terrorists from all over the world to fight in Syria. And the media was lying about this. The politicians were saying that all these weapons are being sent to the Free Syrian Army, you know, the so-called moderate opposition.
Now, how stupid is this?
I mean, the irony is already there. How can you call militants moderate opposition? I mean, isn't a moderate opposition a political opposition that has new ideas to improve the country? These guys have ideas that will return Syria 1,300 years back.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And the sad part about it is that all these Western countries are supporting these maniacs. And they are telling their people that all we want to do is to give the Syrian people the freedom they deserve. You know, the same freedom they gave Iraq, Libya, Afghanistan, Vietnam, Somalia, Sudan, and so on. Look, if this is the kind of freedom that you want to give the Syrian people, well, my answer to you is no thank you. We don't want your freedom.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All we want is for you to stay the hell out of our country and stop trying to control the whole world. Just because a president isn't your puppet and doesn't bow to you doesn't mean you should send weapons and terrorists to destroy a country that has one of the oldest civilizations in the world. But the good news is that the Syrian people are awake and they are aware of your lies and tricks. But unfortunately, the West are still asleep.
We have a problem. It's a serious problem. People are laughing at us all over the world. They think we're stupid, and we are. I mean, we're being led by stupid people.
Just remember this. The same intelligence that told you that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction is the same intelligence that is telling you now that the Syrian government is killing its people with chemical weapons. So just think of that.
We are led by very, very stupid people. Very, very stupid people. We cannot let it continue.
It's time to wake up, guys. It's time to wake up. Rest in peace to all the people, to all the innocent people that died in this Syrian war. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Treka. Please follow me on Facebook to stay updated with my latest work. Peace.